Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got the 2024 Chery Tiggo 8 Pro Max all-wheel drive 7-seater. So let's check it out. So before we get into the video, just want to do a shout out to Chery Gosford, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. And if you are after a Tiggo 8 or any of the Chery range, go and see them and let them know that Alex from AG Automotive sent you, and they will look after you. And if these sort of videos do interest you, please consider subscribing. So at the front here, got the Chery badge there. You've got this chrome and black grille. Have a look at it. It's got a chrome surround. Looks really, really nice. I think these grills are getting bigger and bigger, aren't they? And you've got the LED daytime running lights and headlights, along with your parking sensors along the front there. And you've got your radar system there as well. Now you also do get, if you have a look closely, a reverse camera. Now you also get, if you have a look closely, a front camera there, as this has 360-degree cameras. So what are your thoughts on the Tiggo 8? I actually think it looks very premium. I think it really does. So the wheels on the Tiggo 8 are 19-inch wheels, and they've got silver and piano black, and you know what, I think they suit the vehicle. They sort of give it that premium sort of stance and look, and I love that. I love all the chrome pieces along the bottom and around the windowsill, even the roof rails. So very, very nice. You do have the TGDI there. You've got the indicator on the mirror, and you've also got the camera there, and we've also got the sunroof and moonroof, which will come to that a little bit later on. So around the back here, Chery in big letters there. I love this brake light setup. It looks amazing, and it goes all the way across, and as you can see, it light up. Just looks amazing. You've got 390T there, you've got Tiggo 8 Pro Max, you've got all-wheel drive, you've got your rear parking sensors as well as a rear camera up there, and then you've got quad exhaust and a diffuser sort of breaks it up there. So I think very nice and very, very premium. All right, let's go and have a look inside. So inside the Tiggo 8, the first impressions is very, very premium in here. Really nice soft leather seats. I love these seats. You've got nice wood grain trim on the center console here, and the center console has been raised up so you're sitting in the car, not on the car. And I think it's really good, so you're not looking for the armrest should you need it. You actually got it straight there, and it's good for posture as well. Now you do have a bit of leather on the bottom of the dash there. You've got some piano black along with some wood grain trim as well. The top of the dash, you know, really, really soft. You got really soft armrest, really nice, and I love the, again, wood grain trim. You've got a lot of chrome around the door, especially like the speaker covers. Looks really premium, really cool. So to the right of the steering wheel, you do have couple of buttons there. You can open and close the boot, or you've got your downhill assist. Steering wheel, full leather, and I love the piano black trim. On the left, you've got your cruise control buttons, and on the right, you've got your audio and phone controls there. Behind the steering wheel, you do have a driver fatigue or monitor there, and it works quite well. It's probably a little bit too sensitive, I would say. You do have your wiper stalk on the left with auto wipers, and your indicator stalk on the right with auto headlights. So over on the dash, now you do have a couple of different ways or themes you can have up on the dash here. Currently we've got it on classic, which is you get the analog speedo, analog tacho, and you get a digital speedo and digital tacho, which is pretty cool. You can change it around, we'll just show you that now. And I can go into just the digital speedo and digital tacho. So whatever you prefer. You do have what radio station or media you're listening to. You do have your mapping. So have a look at this, full screen mapping, very, very cool. You've also got trip information, your litres per 100. You've got your tyre pressure monitors, and that's really a good thing to have as well. So on the media screen, again, really nice and smooth to scroll. You do have FM, AM radio stations. You've got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You've got media from a Bluetooth device or a USB. It's got its own navigation. I'll just show you that now. And as you can see, really, really nice, guys. It's very smooth. Now you do also get some vehicle settings there, a variety of different ones. You've also got your camera, your 360 camera. I'll just show you that now. And we've just got the full 360 on. You can have just the front one, you can have the back one, you can have it in 3D, and you can scroll around the car. And you know what? It's actually pretty good. It's actually quite smooth. So I'm pretty impressed with it, guys. Really, really nice. There is a whole heap of settings in there as well. You've also got a DVR up here that if you put in your own SD card, you can record, which is pretty cool. And further down, you've got a whole heap of air conditioning controls there. You can either use them or you can scroll from the top screen down. And you've even got heated and cooling seats as well. So how cool is that? Further down, like I said, nice wood grain. You can open that up and you've got a wireless phone charger, you've got 2 USBs, and you've got 2 cup holders there as well. And behind there you do have a few buttons there. You've got your park brake, your auto hold, you've got your hazard lights, and then on this side you've got the roller volume knob, my favorite. You've got a few car settings button, you've got the navigation, and you've also got your 360 cameras. And then in the middle here, you got your drive mode button. So you got things like Eco, Normal, Sport. You got Off-Road, Muddy, Snow. And it's, again, the lady likes to tell us what we're in. So I'll show you.
Mode entered. Normal mode entered. Sports mode entered. Snow mode entered. Muddy mode entered. Off-R entered. Economic mode entered.
So there you go. And further back, really nice and soft armrest there, and like I said, it was high up. And then you've got a cooler box in here, so you've got a little fan with the air conditioning on. You can cool things down, which I think is really cool. And underneath the center console, you get even more space, and you get a 12-volt plug there as well, which is really good. And the glove box, you know what, it's reasonably big enough, and you get your books in there and an iPad or two as well. Now the seats, like I said before, I love the stitching, I love the pattern, I love it how it says Tiggo up the top there, embossed in there. And with these headrests, you can actually move them in like you would on an aeroplane seat. So that's awesome. Very much a unique feature for one of them. So that's really, really cool. And the moonroof and sunroof. Now, you get the moonroof for the first and second row occupants, which I think is really, really good. And I'll open that up, and the first part of it is just tilting it up like that, and then push it. It's a 2-touch operation, so it goes half the way back, and then you just push it again, and it goes all the way back. And this is really great for these Australian conditions, so very, very nice. And then when closing, it's just a 1-touch operation. All right, let's go and have a look in the back. So in the back of the Tiggo 8. Now, first impressions being in the back is it's very comfortable back here. They've kept the same comfort in the front seats as they have in the back. Now, I'm 6'1", 185 centimeters, and if you have a look, I've got plenty of headroom, really. Even with the moonroof closed, I still have plenty of headroom. Knee room is really good. Leg room, foot room is all really, really good as well. And this seat is set up in my driving position. So very, very comfortable. As you know, I'm no small fry, and I fit in here width-wise, no dramas. So I love it how the pattern on the seat continues from the front to the back, even the nice stitching, and you got the Tiggo embossed in the back seats as well. I think that's pretty awesome. You do get 2 ISOFIX spots there and 2 behind me. We'll have a look at the armrest. You know what? Pretty comfortable, and you do get 2 cup holders in there as well. Now for the rear passengers, you do get some ventilation, you get USBs there, you also get a little bit of storage underneath for a phone or whatnot, and you get your mat pockets, or as I call them, iPad pockets now. And a unique feature in the Tiggo 8 is you can actually move the front passenger seat via the key, which I think is pretty cool. All right, shall we jump in the third row? All right, let's do it. So in the third row of the Tiggo 8. Now, it's a bit snug in here for me. Like I said, 6'1", 185 centimeters, and my head is touching the roof. My knees are where the seats are. Again, legs and feet again are where the seat is. These are on rails, so for an emergency, I guess, you know, an adult could sit in the back here. Just give you a comparison. But you know what? For smaller children, it's perfect. And you got a cup holder either side, you got a little bit of storage space, and you got ventilation either side, and also a fan speed control here as well. So yeah, not bad at all. All right, let's go and have a look in the boot. So in the boot of the Tiggo 8 Pro Max, so here we have the third row up. We get 117 litres, not huge, but it's okay. If I put the third row down, it's very, very easy. That jumps up to 479 litres. Again, reasonable amount of room there, which is really good. If I was to put the second row, fold the second row down, you would end up with 739 litres. So you do get quite a bit of cargo space there for carrying. And even though it is a 7-seater, I think if you had 2 adults, 2 children, and maybe you're picking up some mates, or you're doing the run to the pub, or you're the designated driver, this is perfect for that sort of scenario. You've got the 3 tether points up the front there. You've got your privacy screen or privacy cover. You've got ventilation either side. You've got some storage and cup holders. And you do have your breakdown tools at the back there as well, as the spare wheel is up underneath. All right, let's go and have a look under the bonnet. So under the bonnet of the Tiggo 8 Pro Max, so here we have a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, and it produces 180 kilowatts of power and 375 newton meters of torque. And that's connected to a 7-speed DCT transmission driving all 4 wheels. Now, Chery claims the Tiggo 8 Pro Max uses 8.7 litres per 100 kilometres, which I think is pretty good for this size vehicle. All right, let's go for a drive. All right, just going for a drive in the Tiggo 8, so let's go. So vision out the front is really good straight ahead and towards the passenger side. Rear vision is wide but not so deep, and the mirror looks like it's like a 3D type mirror. Looks really sort of strange, and the cars look a bit closer than they really are if you look in the side mirrors. Now vision out the side is pretty good all the way, and the mirrors are big enough and wide enough and have a good field of vision. We just picked a bumpier stretch of road. I'll just try the steering. You know what, it's not too bad, the steering on this. It's pretty light, and it's soaking up the bumps reasonably well, which is really good. Another corner. So it's very quiet in the Tiggo 8, just cruising along. One thing I will say though, when you are just crawling along in like car parks, or just when you set off from the lights, if you accelerate just gently, it sort of feels like you're in like a manualized auto. And what I mean by that is when you push the pedal, it's like it rides the clutch or releases the clutch and then goes, which a little bit different in the Cherys than in other vehicles. So just something to look at when you're doing parking, things like that. So what's the acceleration like?
Sports mode entered.
Well, let's see how it goes. Wow. Wow, that certainly has some poke to it, guys. Really, really goes really well. Very, very impressed with that. Wow, that it's definitely got some punch from the 2-litre turbo. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. All right, thanks, guys.